Okay, here we are on day 5 of our daily meditations. Today's an awesome day. Day 5 for me means transformation. It's one of my big numbers. I see 555 a lot. I just see plain 5. So day 5, transformation. Another big sign is the red robin in nature. Big sign for transformation. So keep an eye out for that. So let's pull a card and let's see what we can focus on today. I invite you to already start thinking about where's an area in my life that I'd like to transform. I'd like to take a little bit of a baby step into changing, redirecting, shifting, maybe getting rid of, maybe accepting that this is no longer serving me. Just start to think about that a little bit. And now I invite you to ask your angels, your guides, to help you out with any situation you may be going through right now. And again, if everything's good with you, it could be for someone else, could be for a pet, anything. And then I'm going to pull. So today the card I'm pulling, and remember, 2 yes, 2 no's. The card I'm pulling today is, big, happy changes. I just love when the angels are listening to me. I'm talking about transformation, big, happy changes. Life is always changing. We're not always comfortable with that because we want to be in control of change. And right now we're in control of pretty much nothing. We're under quarantine. We're sequestered. We're at home. But hopefully you got out today, and hopefully you're not killing your spouse or your children or your pets, because there's been flare-ups in my house as well. So I invite you to get into your seat, however you feel comfortable. Again, I'm in hero pose. What do you need today? Do you need to ground down? Do you need to receive? Do you need to feel the support that you have your own back? Because you're with you 24/7. You're your own best friend. All right? So for me, I need to ground down today. I needed to ground down yesterday too. I find this time at home to be challenging because I'm realizing I'm better with structure. With that being said, hopefully you're doing better with your time. I am enjoying sleeping in though. Okay, so you can lay down. You could be seated. So if you're seated, I invite you to roll your shoulders down and back. Align your spine, it's your lifeline. So you want head over heart, heart over pelvis. Keep you aligned. You don't want to be rigid. Remember, life comes through you, not at you. You are a life force. Anything that's going on in the background is house noises. I'm sure you have the same. So let that be a part of the meditation. Don't try to close it out. Just let it be. Let it go. Let it pass through you, the good and the bad. I invite you to sigh. It's immediate stress reliever. And at the sound of the tone, and when you feel ready, gently close your eyes and let the muscles of your face go soft and unclench your jaw. And let the sound of the bowl lift everything through you and from you that you no longer need. And use the time of the sound to help you to settle. And as with anything, the conversation, the articulation that you have with your breath will calm you and soothe you and bring you back to focus. So I invite you to take 3 long, deep breaths to center, to focus, to calm at your own pace. Try to do belly breathing. Let your shoulders drop some more. Maybe smile. Let your inner smile come through. When we agreed to come here, we agreed to be of service. we agreed to be bearers of light. Those of you who tune in, I want to remind you of that, because light bearers tend to attract narcissistic people because they want what we have, which is light. We get that the world is in a process of awakening, healing, and we're the ones to bring that about. So the fact that you're checking in means you are a light bearer. And our role is to allow our well-being, like I mentioned yesterday, to be the guide for others who are dealing with frustration, dealing with low-level energy, like pain. And I don't mean physical pain from an accident. I mean emotional pain. Emotional pain tends to come from the past, and you have to let it go. So what have you been carrying around? Can you let it go? Do you need to speak to someone about it first, then you can let it go? Are you ready to let it go? These are questions you can ask yourself. So just focus on your in-breath. Think breathing in and breathing out. Everything is as it should be. You are enough. You don't have to strive to be anything else. You are enough. You have everything you need. And especially being cooped up before you speak, is it true, is it kind? If it's not, don't speak of it. I say what I need to be reminded of. And remember, it's your humanness coming through when we say the unkind word, when we lose it. And it's our spirituality and our vibrational being coming through when we remember to speak with kindness. And allowing other people to be exactly who they are and accepting them. So I know it's the end of the day. What can you accept today? What can you release today? What can you take one baby step towards today in an arena that you'd like to transform in? So I invite you to take one more deep breath in to seal the practice. And let an audible sigh out. Remember, that's an immediate stress reliever. And then I invite your hands to scoop up whatever color comes to you. Place it into your heart, reminding your I keep saying antibiotics. You're reminding your antibodies to be activated to keep you safe, protect you, coat your immune system with protection, with whatever color you pick, that's your loving, healing light. And then at the sound of the tone, I invite you to open your eyes, and I have one more card for you today. So we all have guides, and these are transformational cards. So I figured day 5, transform cards. Let's pull one. And whatever I pull, let's hope it's meaningful for you. And if not, listen to conversations you have, books you read, music you hear, license plates. You're constantly being communicated with. So let's see what we got. And today's card is Know Your Truth. Powerful. You know you better than anyone else. Your way is the right way. When you know what you know that it's true and don't second guess yourself. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow and have a great night. Mwah!